Come in. Oh, hiya, Audrey. You all right?
Hello. Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. Yeah, you?
Yeah, not too bad.
Oh,
Thank you.
good,
Have
yeah.
a seat.
Oh, thank you.
Would you like any water?
Yes, please.
Yeah,
You
help
know
yourself.
what I'm like. Always got the water, yeah. Thank you.
That's good. Well, I believe you're off on holiday next week.
Yes, I'm off to India. It's one of my life goals to visit all the continents before I'm 60, so this is the next one.
Oh, that's an amazing life goal to have.
Yeah.
What's happening with your two cats, I believe?
I'm putting them into a cat hotel. I've had them in there before and they've got on well, and I feel very confident with them there, so they'll be fine.
Oh, lovely. Oh, very much love pets then.
Oh, very much loved indeed. Yes,
that's brilliant.
Yeah.
Right, okay, Audrey. So the purpose of our meeting today is obviously your 6 monthly review, where we're going to go over your KPI record and put together an action plan for the future. Yes. So in yourself, how do you feel that you've done in the last 6 months?
Well, I don't feel they have been particularly well. They've not gone well at all. I'm aware I'm not hitting my targets.
Okay. Do you have any idea why your figures may have dropped then?
Well, I think there's been a big change it's a big change for me going from the medical team to the beauty section. I'm struggling with my knowledge of the products, and whereas when I was with the medical section, I knew the products really well. I'm also struggling with being able to relate to the other team members. They're all a bit younger than myself. I would probably say these are my main reasons.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do first then. We're going to have a look at your figures, as I've got your record here in front of me. You've seen your KPI record before and you do understand it?
Yes, I have seen it before. I do understand them, yes I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this is on a like-for-like basis at the same time of year, so June, December, from 2011, 2012 and current. So if you have a look at your number of calls made, your target has always been around 100%. 2011 you did an average 110-ish. 2012 you've exceeded your 2011 results. Obviously current year you've dropped, and you've dropped right down to 50%, which is half of your record in previous years. Another one we'll have a look at is your sales conversation. So your target's always been 25 and you've done really well. 2011 exceeded your results in 2012. You are currently only at 13%, so again another half. Drop to half there. Customer rating, this one's a little bit concerning. So obviously 4.2 it's been your target. You've always smashed your targets. You've done really, really well over the last 2 years, but your current one is only 2.1. Again, a drop in half. How do you feel now that you've actually physically seen your figures?
Well, I feel my targets do reflect the trouble I've had adjusting to the new department. I do feel this could all be resolved if I was transferred back to the medical department. Here I was confident, I knew all the products, I had really good sales.
Okay. Right, so obviously I have had a discussion with you about your performance a few months ago when I started to notice your figures starting to drop, and obviously in light of what you've just said to me as well, I think the best plan of action moving forward for you is to maybe get you back on the refresher training to help you back into the department. I mean, I truly believe that your skills are greatly valued in the department we've now put you in. So yeah, I think refresher training is definitely an option for you. I think I'm going to put you back on that. What else I can do for you is a bit of one-to-one with myself. I can come in, I can schedule you in and do a little bit of one-to-one training in the department. Maybe listening on your calls. As you're aware, they're obviously recorded for training purposes, so this is obviously an excellent time to maybe use that. And then we could discuss together what you think might have been a better way to do it, or come up with different ideas, do a bit of brainstorming around the calls that you're making. In terms of product knowledge, There is a girl that is currently in the department who's really clued up on the products. So if I put you together at the same desk, it could be a bit of a buddy system as well. So while you're doing your refresher, she could be somebody you could lean on to in terms of products. So if you do get stuck, she's quite good at the product knowledge, and you can work off each other really. You could give her some really good sales experiences, and she could give you some really good product knowledge. The other thing that you're aware of, obviously, is every 2 months there is a team social, mostly based around all of the new products that come out. So everybody gets together, they get to see the new products, they get to handle them, they get to discuss them. But it's also a way for the team to come together and get to know each other. I have had a look at the attendance. I know it's not compulsory, but you've not attended any so far. There is one due not long after you come back off holiday. What I could do for you there, I think, I will attend with you, if you so wish, and introduce you to the team so that you get to know some people. I know you've not been introduced to everybody. And then you get to see what it's like. It's a great way to get to know your team members, really, and it's a bit of a bonding session, and you also get to see the new products that come in and get to have a feel and get to have a play. I mean, is that something you would consider?
Yeah, I feel I could consider that and agree to that. Yes, I admit I've struggled to integrate with the team. It's probably a reflection on having recently lost my parents. I was really very close to them. It's been a tremendous change in my life. I've not been able to confide with any of the team as they're new to me. And perhaps I've distanced myself for that reason.
Okay. Well, I am sorry to hear that you are still struggling. Obviously, I did have a discussion with you around the time of your parents' bereavement, and I did make you aware of the counselling that the company does offer, bereavement counselling. At the time, you felt that it wasn't necessary, but is it something that you may reconsider now?
Yes. I really would like to take the offer up this time. Thank you. Yes,
okay,
I would.
Well, that's fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put that into your action plan. I'm going to speak to the counselling department. Obviously, all discussions are confidential. What is said there is between you and your counsellor. I'll have a look at the diary. I'll have to set it up, and I'll have it set up for when you come back, and we'll work it into your working hours as well. I just need to speak to them and see what their availability is, and it will be worked into your working hours. So it's a support plan for you, I think. Okay. In the interest of moving forward with your KPIs, I had a look and I had a bit of a think before I met up with you as to what we can do. And obviously, in light of what we've now discussed, I think I've made the right decision. So what I've done, if I can show you, is your targets are currently these, right? So what I'm going to do is, for example, your number of calls made, your current target's 100, I've dropped it to 85. I mean, you're hitting 50, so I think from 50 to 85, that is more than achievable. If we're going to do your refresher, I'm going to train some with you. We get everything in place. I think that is more than an achievable mark. You've been a fantastic sales rep for us in the past. You've absolutely smashed your targets in previous years. And I truly believe we can build your confidence, get you back on your training, get your team building going, and with a bit of support and a bit of working together, Audrey, the sky's the limit. You are fantastic at what you do. You are one of the best salespeople we have here. So I've lowered them a little bit to make it a little bit more achievable, something to work towards. And then from there, we're going to go back to your current targets, because as it's shown on your record, you're more than surpassed from in the past. Okay, so your sales conversations, we're going to drop down to 20% from 25%. And your customer ratings, I have lowered that a little bit, but we definitely need to get you back up to your 4.2. Okay, so that's currently at 3.5. I mean, how does that sound to you?
Yeah, that sounds all right. I mean, it will be a challenge. And I haven't really shied away from challenges in the past. I can honestly say I'm truly disappointed in my results lately. I do feel I had no say when I was moved to beauty. Well, this was out of my control. My results went down due to all the changes. Before this, I had an excellent record. I'm hoping this will not affect my bonus.
Well, as you know, your bonuses are solely based on your current KPI results. No one is debating the previous records that you have made on your KPI records. Like I've said, you've been exceptionally good at what you're doing, and you are one of the best. Unfortunately, bonuses, as you know, are solely based. So on this occasion, a bonus is definitely not viable by any means. However,
well, so despite the fact that I've exceeded my targets, sorry if I interrupt you now, for as long as I've been with this company, and then I've only been a short time with the beauty section, so is none of that going to be taken into consideration at all?
Again, like I said, your bonus is solely based on your current results, and your current results are below half, and way off of what you've achieved in the past. In the interest of making it fair, what I will say, obviously in light of some of the issues that we have discussed today, together with the lower targets, from today, if we do a review in 3 months, right? So provided that you're going to hit or smash your current lower targets within 3 months with all the training that you're going to receive, and we're going to work together and iron out all the issues and build your confidence back up, then I'm willing to have a discussion around your bonus. So in a 3 months' time, these are your targets. We'll have another discussion, and then by your 6-month appraisal, you should be definitely back on your current targets. Then you should be hitting those, no problem. So provided that the targets are met in 3 months, we'll have another discussion around it. But until then, I think that's more than fair.
Okay. Well, that's fine. Well, actually, I'm feeling better now that I've spoken to you about the issues that we've discussed. I do appreciate being able to talk freely about the challenges I'm facing. Thank you for your support, and thank you too for your confidence in my capabilities.
Well, I'm glad you feel better, Audrey, obviously. Please understand that my door's always open. You know, you don't feel that you have to distance yourself for any reason or keep things to yourself. You know, if you do have issues, please come and talk to me. I'd rather we work together and sort things out and get you back to the performance you were doing before. I do truly feel that there is a future for you in this company and possibly in team leadership. Should you want it, we're more than willing to work with you to get it, but I do think you have the qualities to be a team leader. Having said all that, I will finish off your action plan. Obviously, I will need to speak to the counselling office. I will put that all on your action plan and get that to you by the close of business today, so that you at least know what's happening for when you come back off your holidays. Having said that, is there anything else that you would like to ask me or to discuss today?
No, that's really fine. No, that'll be fine. Thank you very much for all your support and help. That's
perfectly fine. All right, Audrey, well, thank you for your time today. I'll finish this off. get the copy back to you today. And if I don't see you, have a wonderful holiday, and I will catch up with you as soon as you're back.
Okay.